name. We're going to talk about names. So first thing I want you to think about when working at anything, whether it's name or sit or down, is what your actual expectation is. For most of us, response to the name means I want them to turn attention toward me. That's all I want. I don't necessarily care about them staring at into my face, coming to me, anything like that. All I really want is them turning attention toward me so I can tell them what to do next. If I've already got their attention, I'm not going to worry about saying their name. So oftentimes people say, well, when should I say this? Should I always say the name before another cue? I don't. If I've already got their focus, there's really no need to say their name. Only need to say the name is if I need to get their attention first and want them to do something. Romeo. So I'm going to say the name. What I'm looking to click is turning attention toward me. If he's already looking at me, so I'm going to see if I can distract him elsewhere. Go. Romeo. Romeo. What I'm clicking is the head turn toward me. Okay. I don't care so much, again, whether he's coming to me or moving or sitting or anything like that. What I really want is him just looking toward me. So I'm going to try and get him looking away first. Go. Romeo! Go. Romeo! He was a little slower to look that time, so I'm not going to click just when he turns toward me, but when he really is focused toward me. So just the head turn. Go. Let's see if I can get him moving away a little bit. Romeo! So again, I'm just clicking the head turn toward me. Then I can start to get more specific things. I can start to work on things like down or sit or stay or any of those kind of things. Okay. So other thing to keep in mind when working on name is think about how you're using the name. Name should be something good. I don't want them to think hearing their name is a bad thing. So be careful about using their name too much in a scolding tone. If I'm always using their name when they're in trouble, just like with kids, they're going to start to tune that out because it's no longer something good. I want them to associate the name with something good. That's how I get that fast response to the name. Okay. The other thing to think about with the name is how often you use the name in your household without actually expecting your dog to respond to you. So if, let's say, you've got mom, dad, and 2 kids in the household, and you talk about your dog a lot, if you're using the name, but you're not actually asking him to turn attention toward you, say his name, he looks up, you're not looking at him, paying any attention, he gets nothing, he starts to learn if there's too much of that, starts to learn that the name really doesn't mean anything. So once in a while it means something, but most of the time it doesn't. I'm actually teaching my dog to tune that out. So be careful about using his name in a context where you're not actually expecting him to focus on you. In that case, what we often do in our household is just use nicknames or other words. So for example, with Romeo, I often will talk about the Vishla or the baby or we'll use other names or nicknames rather than using his name if we're not actually talking to him.